In a city of skyscrapers, the village spirit is often absent from our lives. Architect Yip Yuan Hong understands the allure of a simpler way of life, and he embraces this sentiment in his designs.
Traditional houses, they built at a very small scale. Now with a small scale, somehow there's this intimacy, right, that we sort of lose nowadays where everything is mega size and mega big. And so with that intimacy and with the proportions of the scale of all the materials, with that we capture the abstract house kind of feeling. It's really the intimacy.
Sitting amidst lush landscaping, the Cable Road home reflects much of Yuan Hong's simple design principles. Unlike most other private homes, which tend to be overwhelming in scale and opulence, Yuan Hong wanted to avoid being excessive in his design.
One of our main concerns is actually how to build responsibly and not to build too excessively. I mean, in Singapore, I feel that we have all this excessive nature. Everything is excessive. Houses are excessively big, materials are excessively expensive. So we like to try and keep it simple.
Simple yet functional, the Cable Road house is a combination of Yuan Hong's design principles and the fundamental elements of village houses. The result is a humble home, beautiful in its stark simplicity. This is especially evident in the spacious living room, which opens up to the veranda and pool.
If you can remember how a tap house or kampong house looks like, tap houses are actually built on stilts, so that the ground floor is actually totally open. And, well, traditionally it was actually for animals, like for the pigs and the cows and the chickens who wander around. That's their place where they store them. So in Cable Road, actually the living room and the downstairs is actually totally open. You can open up everything and the wind blows right through. Well, because it's a living room, so you don't really need a lot of privacy. You can actually just hang out, have dinner, hang out with your friends and have a party, and you're totally exposed. It's not a problem. And in that way, you're also very engaged with the landscape outside.
At Cable Road, guests who visit for dinners and parties benefit from the relaxed, homely atmosphere created by the open living room and wide veranda. This ambience is also enhanced by the quiet lapping of the pool nearby. And in this case, the pool also serves a very practical purpose.
If you imagine anybody building a house, and outside is actually a concrete pavement with hard tiles on it. When the sun shines on it, it will heat up the ground. And when the wind blows, the hot air just comes right in, you see. So, I mean, the swimming pool next to the house serves its purpose in the sense that when water evaporates, when the wind blows through, the air is a bit cooler.
The organic, earthy feel of the ground floor is extended to the balcony. Wood is the primary material of most village houses, and thus Yuan Hong decided to use real timber for the balcony to evoke a sense of nostalgia.
It's like a live, moving, giving, almost creaky kind of floor. Now, as compared to the main house, which is a concrete floor and you have timber planking on it, that doesn't move. It's very solid. I mean, we were yearning for like an old world charm kind of thing, where we still long for like a slow life and good conversation, Yeah, what better way to do it than to be on a creaky balcony with a slow whirring fan. That's the ambience we wanted to capture,
Yuan Hong wanted to incorporate another crucial element of village life, the landscaping. In order to create the right ambience, he decided to forgo neat manicured gardens.
The landscape, if you notice, is actually very very disorganized and very, very ad hoc, and it's very, very lush. Architects, when we design, we tend to control everything, which I think is not very nice. We want to create a home, not just a pretty house where the owners can't do this and can't do that. We want to create a home where people actually participate. So the landscape is also part of this, and let it grow a bit wild and kept if they want it, rather than everything being so manicured. And I think that's the beauty of it, because when you allow people to participate in the building up of how they live, I think then we have succeeded.
In reimagining the village, Yuen Hong has managed to capture the spirit of a simpler time and still create a beautiful modern home.
The favorite aspect of this house is, hopefully, it's an aspiration. It's not for me to say, but it's an aspiration for it to be timeless. Hopefully, the design of it will allow this to happen. That means it will never go out of fashion. That even through time, you will just age beautifully and age gracefully, and that's what I like about this house. And the potential is there.
Amidst the chaos of urban life, these homes are an oasis of calm and serenity. The architects have not only created a safe refuge for their inhabitants, but also a whole new way of living.